So today I am off to have some Botox. It's quite controversial. Like, some people will be really open about it and some people have it and don't ever tell anyone. I like to live quite a holistic lifestyle. I don't put chemicals on my skin. I'm really careful about what I use. I make sure that everything I use is paraben free, that it's vegan, that there's no harsh chemicals, no toxins. And I will do an entire vlog of my skincare routine, what skincare I use, why I choose to use it and why I won't use anything else. But I have been having Botox for quite a long time. I am not going to give my age away. Absolutely no way. I think that for my age, I have got quite good skin. As you age, your skin elasticity does deplete. There's a few things. So I'm going to do a little before. So this is before Botox. I find that the area around my eyes is the most kind of aging of all, and I like to have it like all over my forehead and around my eyes, and it makes me feel better. And I really do think if you can have something that isn't harming you, isn't harming others, that's going to make you feel better, just go for it. Do it. You know, I'm not anti-cosmetic surgery at all. I think you're not putting yourself in any danger. You should just do what makes you happy. Like, do you? So like I said, I've been having Botox for quite a long time. I did a lot of research into who I was going to use, if it was safe, and I came to the conclusion that yes, it was. They use such a minimal amount of Botox at such a superficial level that it's not going to do you any harm. Now, don't think that there aren't negative side effects, because there can be, and you really need to research who you're using. You need to find somebody who is fully qualified and knows exactly what they're doing. And I'm really fortunate that I have someone that I wouldn't ever go to anyone else. I have complete trust in his work, in his ethics. I've just always found he's just done the best job. I'm always really happy with it. So I am going to vlog today and take you through the process. And what I'll then do is show you sort of going over the next few days as it starts to kick in, what it looks like, how it feels, and so on. So I hope you enjoy the journey with me. Just arrived at the clinic in London, beautiful part of the world in Chelsea. So hopefully I can take you in with me for the treatment so you can see. I've actually never watched it myself, so again, it'll be really interesting to watch back and see exactly what's going on in my face. Can't wait to have my treatment, and I will see you shortly with needles in my face.
Raise as high as you can and relax. Raise, relax. Raise, relax.
So it looks really attractive straight after. They will go down in a couple of minutes, and I will keep you updated on how it's looking and feeling. So just come out of my treatment. I couldn't really video too much in there. It wasn't really possible to do that. And as you can see, the lumps have already gone down, and that was probably like 5 minutes ago. So yeah, I will keep you updated on how the process goes. It normally takes at least a few days before it starts to kick in. And the other thing that I actually had done was this is called the masseter, the muscle in your jaw. It's not because I talk too much, which I'm sure a lot of people would say that that's the reason, but it's not because I talk too much. It is because I clench my teeth when I sleep. I often wake up like my face feels really tight, and I can get headaches from it. So I don't grind my teeth, I literally just clench my teeth. God knows why, it's just one of those things. So I've actually had some Botox put in my jaw. Now with this, you only need it about once a year. So I had it done over a year ago, and it's just starting to wear out here. I've noticed it because I'm waking up again. I'm like, oh, it's like my jaw's sore, and I can feel myself like just naturally clenching my jaw. So if that's something that you also do and suffer with, it's really worth looking into getting Botox in that part of the face. So it's more kind of medical, it's not just aesthetic. It's also worth at this point, because I've just had it done, mentioning the aftercare. So a good practitioner will always give you the correct aftercare. Now, it's important not to lean forward because it can move the Botox. Obviously, if you need to lean down and pick something up, but you know, you wouldn't lie down on a massage bed and be faced down for half an hour. You really need to protect the area. So the first night you have it done, you should always sleep on your back. I have personally never heard of it affecting someone when they've slept on their side or slept on their front, but that is always the correct aftercare. You should avoid anything on your skin that is going to irritate that, so be very, very mindful of what you put on your skin straight after Botox. And then also to avoid, for as long as you possibly can, things such as anything that's going to cause excess heat or excess sweating. So avoid the gym for a minimum of 24 hours, definitely, if you can, up to 72 hours. Avoid sunbeds avoid steam room, the sauna. Now this is because it can actually cause the Botox to leave the skin through the pores. If the pores become really open, it will cause the Botox to leave. And obviously you want to leave that to work into your skin, into your muscles for as long as possible to get the full treatment working, to get the full effect and benefits of Botox. So not only should you go to a practitioner that gives you the correct aftercare, you should follow the advice of that practitioner. I know I've said this earlier on in the video, but do your research. I cannot emphasize that enough. It is so important to go to somebody that knows what they're doing, somebody that is licensed to prescribe their own Botox. There are so many people out there that are just, you know, pumping Botox into people's faces because they've been on a one-day course. They don't know the ins and outs of the way that the muscles in the face work. I go to Dr. Nima in London. I have been going to see him for years for my tweakments, as he likes to call them. So I do every now and then have a little bit of filler put into my lips. Such a small amount, it's only very natural looking, and he will only do my Botox to be natural looking as well. I will put the link somewhere below to his social media pages, and I have recommended so many people to go and see him and they've all been happy as well. So that's saying a lot about his work. So yeah, as you can see, there's not a lot to see now after 5 minutes. So initially there's lumps, it's a little bit red, but that goes down very, very quickly, and I will keep you updated. Like I said, on the process, it starts to take a couple of days to kick in. The very first time you have it takes a little bit longer. I think I remember the first time I had to took about a week before I started to notice a difference, but I will update you in a few days and you'll be able to see, going from that, what it then looks like. So thank you for coming along on this little process. I have absolutely no issue with anybody that wants to do things to make themselves look better, feel better. You know what? And actually there's been research into the fact that people who have Botox are happier because you can't frown, and frowning, even when you're not realizing it, actually does something to send signals that you're angry. And some people frown naturally and it just makes them feel worse. So when you can't frown, you're going to feel better. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So I will, like I said, update you and see you shortly. Hey, so it's less than 24 hours. It's the following morning and I've got no makeup on whatsoever. Brave of me to come on here and do this. But I just wanted to show you there's no bruises, there's no signs I've had it done. Obviously, nothing's kicked in yet. I really hope that one of these doesn't become my thumbnail. But yeah, that's the morning after. So like I said, I will continue to keep you updated. I've got no pain, and I'm sure and I know that I'm going to love the results when they start to kick in. Keep you updated. Day 5 post Botox. I thought I'd come in here again with no makeup, facing a camera. People are going to watch this, but hey ho, best to show you the results without any makeup on. So day 5, you can see it's starting to work. And what I love about the way that Dr. Nima does my Botox is that I will still always be able to move my eyebrows. Like some people literally can't, but I've always got movement. So a lot of people don't actually know that I get Botox. Really smooths out the lines, but as you can see already, that is the area that's always the hardest, or takes the longest I should say, and that's probably where I've got most of my fine lines. And actually, oh my god, it's kicked in really well. So day 5, day 6, and as you can see, no lines. I can still move my eyes, I can still be expressionate, and that's what I love about the way that Dr. Nima does my Botox. So that's the dog in the background. I still can be expressionate, I can look semi-angry, I can be really happy, surprised. I can do all the facial expressions without kind of looking frozen, but also without causing any lines and wrinkles. So love the results. They're only going to get better. They normally last between 4 to 6 months, depending on how well I look after myself, my skin, just environmental aspects, and everybody is different. But for myself personally, I go about 4 to 6 months. I'm just finishing off my makeup for the day. It's one of my favourite palettes. It's the Star Glow palette, Starlight Glow palette even. You can see which ones I use the most. But yeah, that, and I've had an absolute eyelash disaster this morning. I had my eyelash extensions put on about 3 weeks ago, maybe a little over, I can't remember exactly, and they're so sparse at the moment that they're just kind of all over the place. I'm actually going to go and get some remover today to completely finish removing them before I have my new set put on Thursday, but I couldn't get booked in before that, so they are not looking great. So instead today I have put on my Boy Beauty lashes. Love them. Get yours now. They are amazing. They're reusable. They are cruelty free. Absolutely love them. And actually, these are the first set of lashes that I've been able to put on ever in my life. I've never ever been able to put on eyelashes, fake eyelashes. These are so easy to do, and if you do struggle, there is a video on the Instagram page. So yeah, don't miss out on your boy beauty. That is me. I will do one more update probably in about a week's time, just to show you like the full effects, just to show you that I've still got movement in my face, but actually any fine lines will start to completely disappear. And like I said, I know I'm gonna be really happy with the results. Love it already. Hey, so it has been a week since I've had my Botox. This is going to actually be the last video that I'm going to make about this, because like it's got the full results for me. Some people it will take longer for the results to kick in. A lot of people will have to go back for like a 2-week top up if it's not exactly as they want it, but I've always been really lucky. I've never ever had to go back for a top up, whether that's down to the technique that the practitioner uses, whether it's down to like my muscles, my skin, I don't know, but I'm really lucky that I've never had to do that. Not that it would be a problem, but it's just something I've never had to do. So I just wanted to show you the final results, and like I said before, I can still give an angry face, I can still smile. Doesn't change my smile at all, just gets rid of those fine lines there. Really pleased with the results, and I will probably go back in about 6 months time for a top up. Use the mess in the background. I have a suitcase out because we are packing to go on holiday next week. We are off to Ibiza next week, so there will be a video on that. That's Misha weeing with the bathroom door open. Hope she keeps this in here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found some useful information. If you wanted to go and get Botox, you've got a great recommendation from me. I will see you in the next one.